Cue in Andy.
Hey guys, what's going on here? Andy with Cut and Clean and B&B Lawn Care. Cut and Clean and B&B. We've been running this.
Yes, Andy, you're gonna want your YouTube link in this description below, right?
Not if it doesn't have any of my content on it. Shots fired.
Just check it. Just shots fired. Now that we got your shout out,
we're back.
Now that we got your little shout out of the way,
that's right.
Can we talk some business?
We can talk some business.
Some business.
Right. We can't let them have too much information, but we'll let them have a little bit.
All right, they gotta subscribe to that. Okay.
And understand too, I gotta get this disclaimer out real quick.
Okay, let's go.
This goes out to the people that are, the guys on YouTube think they know everything. We don't think we know everything, guys. We're just giving you what we have to give you. Personal experiences, stuff like that. We don't know everything.
You know what, Andy, I like that.
We don't.
I like that. Okay, let's talk. Our last video, we had a little mishap.
Yeah.
We're remaking it now. Excuse the little truck in the background. Sorry about that. So we're talking about niches. Staying in your niche. So what it means to me, here's my niche. I got two 52-inch standers and a push mower, okay? There's different type of mowing. There's small little lawns with fences. I can do that because I have this push mower. Medium yards, I can do that with 52-inch mowers. Medium yards, little bit large yards, but medium yards are where my niche is. That's what I have mastered. That's what I have a lot of around here. And that's just what I'm used to. I can get that done the fastest, make the most money with the equipment and knowledge that I have. That's my niche, is medium-sized lawns. Now, okay, let's take this back. I could do 5-acre properties. I have done big acreage properties, but I don't have the correct equipment that could get it done the fastest and most comfortable, and I don't have the knowledge of pricing those like I do. Hey, this is gonna be 45 bucks. Bigger acreage, it's a little tricky because I don't do a lot of it. That's not my niche. Now, Andy has a 36-inch walk pine Encore. You would lose money or waste a lot of time trying to go do 5-acre properties.
And if I even get that call, usually I'll send them to this guy, but I'll explain that over the phone. What you can get that done for from someone else is going to be a lot cheaper than I could ever do it for you.
And
because of the time it's going to take.
Even if you could get price-wise compared to me, you would be wasting a day.
It's not worth it.
Yeah. Okay, so what's your take on the whole niche thing?
Well, I'll even elaborate on that more. For the time it would take me to do that one property at a certain price, I could pick up 3 properties and get them done in that same amount of time and make more money doing that. For me, my niche, I wouldn't really call them trash yards, the leftover yards. Even take someone like Blake, for example, small 36-inch gates, a little bit bigger backyard. It's not worth it for someone like him to push mow that yard and waste that time that he could be just knocking one out after another after another. So I specialize in going after those yards that the bigger companies don't want because I can get in and get out extremely fast. I work a full-time job, as a lot of you guys know, so after work, I have a limited amount of time. So the more of those yards I can fit in that smaller amount of time is gonna work best for someone like me.
So your niche, so me, I'm trying to grow my business.
Right.
And compete with those bigger companies. So we have similar equipment, similar business ideas. So for me, when I'm going to my neighborhood, it's medium-sized lawns, and it's boom, boom, next one, next one, next one. So what you're saying is for me to sit there and push mow a whole lawn, 36-inch gates, I can't fit in it. That's where you're at.
Because the amount of time it would take you to push mow that yard, you could be doing 3 other yards and just making a lot more money. Like I said, 36-inch gates, a lot of people don't want to mess with them. They don't at all. And I'll go after those all day long. And those are usually the calls I'll get because a lot of people will, even the low ballers that do that yard and they end up push mowing, like, oh, we'll do it, we'll push mow it. And they drop that client after a while because you're like, man, I'm done push mowing this yard for this price.
Like me, right. I have 32-inch, I have small push mower. I've never bought a 36-inch walk behind because that's not my niche.
Right.
But you have it, so you're like,
Right.
you've got the opposite of me.
Right.
That's exactly.
And that's why something like this, a lot of people will say competition. It's more like a cohabitating, relationship.
I've sent you calls, you've sent me calls.
Exactly. The people that are out of my range, I can send to him. The people that are out of his range, he can send to me. And we have a relationship built off of that. Which that'll go out to a lot of you younger guys talking about stuff like this. It's good to, go to these big companies and tell them what you got going on, because they might be able to give you work.
And it makes you, Andy, I call you.
Okay.
Some lady calls me, she lives near me.
Okay.
No.
I like where this is going.
Yeah, you say, no, that's too far out of my range, and hang up the phone, they're gonna be like, oh, I am never calling that guy out again because he couldn't help me. But for me, okay, let's stick with you. Somebody calls you, but you say, hey, I have an awesome buddy over there and he runs a lawn care company. Right. He's right in your neighborhood. I'm gonna give him a call. Here's his number, give him a call. And they're like, okay, this Andy from Cut Clean actually helped me out.
Right.
I don't have to even explain how important that is.
Right.
Because they have called you. Somehow, it may have been your wife that gave that lady your number.
Yep.
And if you didn't help her out, she's gonna be like, okay.
Or even one of my clients.
What's going on? Yeah, what's going on here?
Yeah.
Oh man, that could teeter down and just crash hard, so.
And if you are in one of those relationships, before I even let Blake know that I'm sending a potential client his way, I let the person on the phone know, hey, I got this guy, his name's Blake, he does really good work. I don't know for sure where he's at in the season, but he may be able to help you. Never go, yeah, he'll be able to help you and knock it out. Don't ever do that.
Yeah.
Because it'll make yourself look bad. Not so much bad on his part, because they're gonna call him and he doesn't know either way, but it'll make yourself look bad. Yeah. You're promising things that you can't promise.
But it's all about helping the client, because they have called you. You never know how they got your number. So just remember that, guys. That's the video on niches, staying in your niche. But like I said in the last video, if you got to see it, this is not to be demotivating.
No, not at all.
To you. We just want you're in this to make money. Remember that. So bidding too small of jobs or too big of jobs, like if you would go out quote a 5-acre lawn and it takes you a day and a half to mow, or whatever I mean, acreage lawns, you're gonna be you're done. Like you're done.
Not only that, but it'll beat you to death with a 36. I've got it from experience. And just like what he's saying, it's not to downgrade what you're doing or make you feel like you can't do anything. It's just about knowing yourself. Never be afraid to grow, but always understand whether you're capable or not. Like I said, right now, I know I'm not in the position to grow, but I will be. And when that opportunity comes, that's what I will be doing. But for right now, I got to stay true to what I'm doing until I reach that goal. And that's what it's all about, guys.
That's what it's about. So stay in your niche, but always be moving forward. Be researching and things to get to the point to do bigger jobs. So that's all we've got for you guys today. Keep hustling, keep working. Try to stay cool out there. It's really humid here in Kansas City.
It's nasty.
Hope you guys have a great day. We'll see you later.